So next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have an item called Vande Mataram, a patriotic struggle for Indian independence. This skit is an enactment of the Indian independence movement. The British came to India in the 17th century as traders. They slowly joined forces with the Indian rulers, took sides, and captured the whole country. They ruled the country for about 2 centuries. The enactment shows the important events in the independence movement and the famous leaders who were involved in the freedom struggle over the span of 200 years. Vande Mataram was the national cry for freedom from British rule during the Indian independence. And hence, it was chosen as the title of this skit. I would like to say that the kids practice hard for 7 weeks. And as you can see, there are a lot of children involved in the skit. And our choreographer, Arun, which I know Arun personally, so I can say he is an extremely patient human being. So he helped these kids practice and get prepared for the skit, to the point where the kids got so excited that for the first scene, they were all very eager to come and join in. So let's give a round of applause to all these kids, and their names are Aditya, Adarsh, Anish, Arjun, Arsh Kabir, Karina, Karishma, Ketan, Pranav, Rishi, Sachi, Sahil, another Sahil, Shrita, Siddharth, Shrikar, Triya, Vedant, Ranveer, Dhwani, Akshara, Tarun, Yash, and Yash. Thank you.
आओ बच्चों तुम्हें दिखाएं झांकी हिंदुस्तान की, इस मिट्टी से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की।
वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम।
आओ बच्चों तुम्हें दिखाएं झांकी हिंदुस्तान की, इस मिट्टी से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की।
वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम।
In the 1500s, the pre-British India was a prosperous country. The country was known for its wealth, gold, and rich farmlands. Several kings ruled their kingdoms to the east of Indus, and hence the name India.
जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती है बसेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा। जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती है बसेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा। देश की धरती ओ मेरे देश की धरती सोना उगले उगले हीरे मोती, मेरे देश की धरती, मेरे देश की धरती, मेरे देश की धरती सोना उगले उगले हीरे मोती, मेरे देश की धरती, मेरे देश की धरती।
In the 1600s, Indians welcomed European traders who came in with the intention of establishing trade with this rich country. European sailors were allured by the wealth and prosperity in India. After the death of powerful Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb, India was divided into a number of successor states to the Mughal Empire. The power of the emperor had gradually fallen into the hands of his provincial viceroys. The rulers of the provinces fought against each other. In order to win over their competitors, the rulers used the help of the Europeans.
है प्रीत जहाँ की रीत सदा मैं गीत वहाँ के गाता हूँ भारत का रहने वाला हूँ भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ है प्रीत जहाँ की रीत सदा.
In 1764, with the Battle of Buxar, the British established themselves as the new rulers of a few kingdoms in India. Soon after, Warren Hastings was appointed as the first Governor-General of India under the British rule. The British took advantage of this situation and slowly conquered a good portion of the country.
तुमने पुकारा और हम चले आए दिल हथेली पर ले आए रे तुमने पुकारा और हम चले आए दिल हथेली पर ले आए रे.
मार दिया जाए छोड़ दिया जाए बोल तेरे साथ क्या सुधार किया जाए मार दिया जाए छोड़ दिया जाए बोल तेरे साथ क्या सुधार किया जाए.
Several small rebellions were squashed by the British, until in 1857 a few rulers, including Rani Lakshmi Bai from Jhansi, Bahadur Shah Jafar, and other revolutionists who were tired of the rule, like Mangal Pandey, got together to fight against the British rule. This, in history, is known as India's first war of independence.
मेरे वतन के लोगों जरा आँख में भर लो पानी जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी. हे मेरे वतन के लोगों जरा आँख में भर लो पानी जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी.
ये जो देश है तेरा स्वदेश है तेरा तुझे है पुकारा ये वो बंधन है जो कभी टूट नहीं सकता ये जो देश है तेरा स्वदेश है तेरा तुझे है पुकारा ये वो बंधन है जो कभी टूट नहीं सकता.
ये देश है वीर जवानों का अलबेलों का मस्तानों का इस देश का यारो इस देश का यारो क्या कहना ये देश है दुनिया का गहना.
In 1929, Bhagat Singh and other revolutionists threw 2 bombs into the assembly chamber from its public gallery while it was in session. In accordance with the plan, no one was killed by the explosions, although some members of the assembly were injured. The smoke from the bomb filled the assembly, and if they had chosen then, they probably could have escaped in the confusion. Instead they stayed, shouting slogans of, "Long live the revolution!" Bhagat Singh was sentenced to death and ordered to be hanged in 1931.
धुआं 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 ही धुआं 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 ही धुआं ये साजिशें दिशाओं की ये साजिशें हवाओं की भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तां हमारा है
At about the same time, a non-violent, non-cooperative movement was started by Mahatma Gandhi and other fellow Indian leaders. The Salt March, also mainly known as the Salt Satyagraha, began with the Dandi March in 1930 and was an important part of the Indian independence movement. It was a non-violent protest against the British in colonial India and triggered the wider civil disobedience movement.
साबरमती की संत तूने कर दिया कमाल दे दी हमें आजादी बिना खड्ग बिना ढाल साबरमती के संत तूने कर दिया कमाल आंधी में भी जलती रही गांधी तेरी मशाल साबरमती के संत तूने कर दिया कमाल
The Salt Satyagraha, followed by the Quit India movement, started in 1942 by the same leaders, led to the British leaving India in 1947.
कर चले हम फिदा जानो तन साथियों अब तुम्हारे हवाले वतन साथियों कर चले हम फिदा जानतन साथियों अब तुम्हारे हवाले वतन साथियों.
The Indian independence coincided with the partition of India, in which the British Empire was divided along religious lines into India and Pakistan. The partition displaced nearly 15 million people due to sectarian violence.
जाने नहीं देंगे तुझे जाने तुझे देंगे नहीं जाने नहीं देंगे तुझे जाने तुझे देंगे नहीं.
After independence, India became a republic, and since then, there has been no looking back. The new generations of Indians have created a new, independent India that has gone on to become the largest democracy in the world. With people from different religions, speaking different languages, and following different cultures, India truly personifies the phrase, unity in diversity.
छोड़ो कल की बात कल की बात नए दौर में लिखेंगे मिलकर नई कहानी हम हिंदुस्तानी छोड़ो कल की बातें कल की बात पुरानी नए दौर में लिखेंगे मिलकर नई कहानी हम हिंदुस्तानी